you see my Baja Blast cup? No, you don't. There, now it's off screen. Hidden where it should be. Hey, lmao! Greetings, Earthlings! My name is Yuki Koyuki. Welcome back to Koyuki channel. Okay, I did the thing. Hello! Oh, right. The Joker, stole Zonton from me. Honestly, I hadn't loaded up my hat box until you redeemed stealing my body pillow. And then I was like, oh, shit, I guess I better load up my hat box, cause, people are expecting me to be able to do that. So here you go. Take good care of her. I'll get her back after the stream. Yeah, hi. What's good? We're on our edutainment arc. I don't know how many of y'all were here when I was yapping about this for when we streamed Deltarune recently, but after I spent 2.5 hours beating the final boss, we decided to yap about, like, just random crap and then kind of the fate of the channel, as it were. And I decided that I am gonna be on my edutainment arc, which is, we're gonna be streaming a bunch of, like, old, vintage, like, early 2000s edutainment games probably once a week, is when we're gonna be doing this. So, yeah, that is today is the first inaugural episode. It is the pilot episode of the edutainment arc. So, we're playing a weird game from my childhood. Yeah, this game is so bonkers. This game is great. I really love this game because it is, like, weirdly star-studded. Yeah, so let me walk you through the game that we're gonna play today before we actually get into it. Let me pull up, like, the Wikipedia article or something, and we can read the Wikipedia article together. And then we all know what this weird asthma game is before we actually play it. And I don't have Firefox turned on, so you can't see my screen right now. That's great. Pay no attention to the fungi behind the curtain. There it is. Okay, cool. So we've got Wikipedia up now. So we are playing Quest for the Code, which is okay, so I know a little bit about this game before, like, I start just reading the Wikipedia article to you guys. So this game was, like, made by a non-profit. It's made by the non-profit that, like, does the, like, they give, like, gaming systems and, like, fashion items and things to make, like, the kids in hospitals more comfortable. And in the 2000s, in, like, 2002, I think it says, they made this game, which is specifically to teach kids about asthma. It's a little adventure game where you run through and you're a little spy. This is like from the Spy Kids era of pop culture. And you run through the game, you're a little spy, and you take on these evil anthropomorphized asthma triggers. Like, if asthma triggers were a furry, that's what these guys would be. So, and while you're, like, fighting all the evil asthma triggers, you're learning about asthma, and, it's really bonkers. And, like, the craziest thing is, like, look at this cast section. We have, Kelsey Grammer, aka Frasier. We have Whoopi Goldberg. We have Jeff Goldblum, Shaq, Gwyneth Paltrow of Vagina Candle fame, which is all I know Gwyneth Paltrow for, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, like, this is a star-studded cast, and if you look up here at, Starlight Children's Foundation, that's the name of, like, the nonprofit that, like, does all of that stuff for kids, right? Steven Spielberg is, like, a chairman on, like, the board of this nonprofit. I don't know if he's still on there, but in 2002 he was. In 2002. Yeah, yeah, so it's just a weird game, and, like, my personal experience with this game is that I was hospitalized for an asthma attack when I was, like, 4, and I came home with this game, and I played it, like, not religiously, but I've beaten this game probably a dozen times over the course of my life, and we're gonna make it lucky 13. Just because I'm insane. I don't know what it is. This game hooked my autism in a way that I never expected. Pollen, cigarette smoke, and poor air quality are the greatest enemies to my lifetime of asthma. Oh my god, there's not even like a pollen evil asthma trigger. 'Cause there's a roach. There's a roach, there's mold, there's perfume, there's chalk dust, there's cigarette smoke, there's car exhaust, and I'm missing one more. Oh, cat dander, animal dander. Animal dander is also an asthma trigger, but they don't have pollen. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but it is like, if you guys have noticed, you've been exceedingly polite, never bringing up in chat that I'm constantly going, that I'm constantly doing that. It's because I'm asthmatic. I'm asthmatic and I'm constantly, I'm constantly full of grunk and my sinuses are constantly inflamed. Full of crap. It's awesome. What did I miss? Of course you walk in right as I'm finishing my explanation of the asthma game. But yeah, that's the asthma game. I just call it the asthma game. It's called Quest for the Code. The MacGuffin that you're hunting is these pieces of a code that's gonna turn off an evil machine. And it's just a framing device to get you to interact with all these different villains. These different, like, cartoonishly evil asthma villains. And I just realized I haven't taken my meds yet. I need to do that. I just finished dinner. You didn't put on a YouTube video while you eat? What, you ate without YouTube? How are you alive? Man, I just had, like, a full glass of water, too, and I've been, like, sipping on it, and now I don't have any water to take my meds with. What do you call a genre of music with breathing problems? Jazzma. That's really good. No, that's good. I love that. Okay, cool. I took my meds. I don't know why I always forget to take my meds until I go on stream. But yeah, I ate with Disney Plus. You have betrayed me. You have hurt me. You have defied me for the last time. I find your lack of faith disturbing. Nasty boy. Naughty, bad. But yeah. I was ranting about Dr. Doom before this. What's happening? We're gonna play the asthma game. We're gonna play the wacky asthma game. Oh, and funny story about the asthma game. Since it came out in 2002, the game kind of reminds me of Myst. Ooh, I'm gonna have to look up what game that is. Okay. So I want to show you guys something else. Let me pull it up in my files really quick. I want to show you guys the README for this, just because I think it's really funny. considering I just want to like look at like the system requirements really quick because it's so dated. It's so dated. It's amazing. Okay, hold on. Let me... And turn off Firefox. Okay, cool. Minimum system requirements. 233 megahertz or faster processor. What is the current standard for processors? Cause like if you look at like 64 megabits of RAM, like that's got to be some kind of that's got to be like what's the word I'm looking for? Like leagues? Orders of magnitude. That's the phrase I'm looking for. That's gotta be like orders of magnitude behind the curve. 50 megabits. They made this whole game in 50 megabits with 2 megabits of video RAM capable of 640 by 480 by 16-bit color. Oh my god. And then you had to turn off all the other programs before you could install this game because your computer literally could not handle installing a game and running a program at the same time. And then there was like an install wizard, which is like normal. There's a parent resources. Oh my god, what is the parent resources? Hold on, I want to see what these parent resources are. Parent recommended printable.doc. Oh my god, it's a Microsoft Word 97 2003 document. That's so funny. Oh my god, that's amazing. Where to find your save file, how to uninstall the game, troubleshooting, and then here's the thing. Look, if we look all the way down through all this troubleshooting, there is a technical support line. If you're still having trouble running the game, please call the Starbright Asthma CD-ROM helpline 310-479-1212 extension 22. Should we call it? Should we? Like, this helpline is absolutely no longer in service. But where does it connect to? I kind of want to call this line just to see where it connects to. I mean, I guess we could Google it. Cause, like, I bet I'm gonna get, like, an out-of-service thing, right? Like, I'm gonna get an out-of-service thing. Here, I'm gonna Google this phone number really quick. Hold on, let me Google this really quick. Because I want to see what comes up for this. Oh my god. Look, it still leads to the... It's still the number for the Starlight Children's Foundation. It's still the number for the Starlight Children's Foundation. It's just, I bet that extension does, but where does that particular extension lead now? Is it like an internal extension? Like, that's so funny. That's so funny. Anyway, my curiosity has been sated. I know where this leads now. I'm happy. I'm satisfied. Turning that off again. Yeah, so I just thought that was really interesting, and I wanted to look through the README really quick. Just because I thought that was funny. We can play the game now. So in order to get this game to run, I literally could not get it to run on Windows 10 because Windows 10 is too new. So I downloaded a virtual machine, and this is my virtual machine. Oh, it looks bad. Hold on. Yeah, so I have a virtual machine, specifically to run the asthma game. You can see, here it is. There it is, like, right there. There it is, like, right there. There's my asthma game. But yeah, let's load it up and play this game. Oh my god. This is amazing. Oh, this is so nostalgic. This is so nostalgic for me because I played this game over and over and over. Asthma care for an unstoppable childhood. It's Robo Roach! That's so incredible.
Welcome. Type your full name in the spaces provided for access. When finished, please touch the Enter button to proceed. Please type full name to acquire access. When finished, please touch the Enter button to proceed.
Look at this.
Please type full name to acquire access.
Yeah, I know type full name to acquire access, but like, look at the 2000s ass.
Access granted.
Oh my god, this is amazing. Also, is the game too loud or too quiet? I can turn it up if it needs to be.
Tomorrow,
excuse me, can we stop everything? We've got to interrupt your programming because we have some breaking news. This is a bulletin. The mysterious outbreak of asthma symptoms has been traced to the evil mastermind Mucus Ergon. Ergon has just invaded our city and released his asthma triggers on a colossal scale.
Released his asthma triggers on a colossal scale. The little rainbow in the sky as the evil cloud of asthma triggers flies through.
Someone was smoking in the house. You don't have much time.
Too many asthma triggers out there. Chalk dust is everywhere.
Officials warn everyone to be on alert until authorities can further evaluate.
I have contacted you for a reason. Yuki, we are hopeful now that we have reached you. We have been waiting a long time for you. Look at this! It's the communicator. It looks like it looks like a Game Boy.
If at any time you need to open the communicator, click on the Open button. If you want to exit your mission, click on the Quit button. Open.
Oh my god.
Can you hear me? Hello? Hello, are you
The
there?
production value is really good.
There you are.
It's Cuba
You
Gooding
have been
Jr.
called upon to determine the fate of this city and possibly the entire world. Only you can prevent a disastrous situation from escalating.
Only you.
Mucus Ergon has placed a time asthma deployer containing dangerous amounts of asthma triggers.
Oh
at a
no, an
remote
asthma
location.
trigger!
If this asthma deployer is set off, the entire world will experience a major catastrophe. But what may prove to be the greatest threat is Ergon's ultimate plan: to convince kids that they can't manage their asthma. My name is Cyrus.
Hi,
I'm the leader of a
Cyrus.
secret group
Hi,
fighting
Cuba
the
Gooding
spread of lies
Jr.
about asthma. Your challenge is to stop this asthma infestation by battling Mucus Ergon and his team of 7 evil villains.
Let me
For each of the
change the
evil
color.
7 you defeat, you will be granted a piece of the code. Winning the secret code will enable you to deactivate the deployer and foil Mucus Ergon's master plan. I'm speaking to you from a device we call the communicator. Below are several buttons with helpful information that you can click on at any time during the game. Before
can't
you
click
take on the
them
Evil
right now.
7, we need to download the lung simulation. It contains vital information you will need to know to begin your conquest of Mucus Ergon and the Evil 7. Ultimately, it is
change
your
the color.
knowledge and your understanding of asthma that will determine Ergon's fate. The clock on the deployer is ticking. We don't have time to spare, so come with me. I need to suit up. This is the lung simulation. I will be taking
Hey,
you
is
through
there a
our
speed run for
computerized test
this?
subject and briefing you on asthma and how it affects the body. Requesting subject download now.
This gives off huge Spy Kids vibes, and I will not explain. It really is Spy
Lock in
Kids
on
vibes.
subject. And closer.
Open.
Cyrus here. Click on any button below to get the information you need.
Yeah! I have a communicator now! I can change the color of my communicator! Okay. Okay, sorry. I just wanted to do that. Look, it looks so cool! Okay, we're good.
We're heading inside. And we're
Hacker
in.
voice.
Oh,
I'm in.
ouch! Man, it's dark in here. And it looks like my lighting system is jammed. Use your light source to find me so we can hit the switch and get some lights in here.
There's not a speed run for this? Hey, there could be. Hey, there could be. Guys, there could be. I could do a. I could chart. I could
Excellent.
find all the
Lights
strats
on.
to
Let's get
speed
started.
run
We get oxygen into
quest
our
for
bodies
the
simply by breathing.
code.
People need oxygen to live, the same way plants need water.
Was there
to
even
grow.
was there ever a
One way
Cyber
we get
Chase for
oxygen
PC?
into our lungs
Cyber
is through the
Chase
nose.
is
The
on
nose
my
helps
list
you
of games
breathe
to
by
play.
warming up
Actually,
the air before it gets to the lungs. It also has tiny hairs that act like a trap, preventing particles like asthma triggers from getting into your lungs. Asthma triggers can also enter the lungs through the mouth.
yeah.
Asthma triggers
Asthma
now!
triggers.
Unfortunately,
Are we
the
actually
nose
gonna, are we
hairs
actually
can't
trying to
block
learn about asthma
everything.
here?
Tiny
I think we're
allergy
just here to
triggers,
gawk
the
at this
things you're
game.
allergic to, like dust mites and mold, sneak by
Look
and
at
hit the
it.
sides of the nose. This causes a chemical called histamine to be released. Check it out. The histamine acts like a faucet to produce a watery substance that gives you a runny nose.
Producing
In
mucus.
other words, snot. That's some nasty stuff.
Anytime I see a small people go inside a body trope, I imagine them becoming regular size and the host
What
exploding.
You're seeing here are allergy triggers causing an allergic reaction. Whoa! Gesundheit. Anyway, allergy medicine helps stop this flooding in the nose by drying it up. Grab a mop and help dry up this mess.
We have a mop!
Oh,
Thanks. Let's move on.
When I googled it, all I got was a Code
The
Lyoko
second
game
way we
speed
get
run.
oxygen into
Okay,
our
we can
lungs is through the
absolutely
mouth.
speed run this game.
So by breathing in through your nose and mouth, air moves down the windpipe toward the lungs. Check out the oxygen going into the lungs. It's like cars moving down a highway.
Beep, 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 beep,
Look at
beep.
'em go. Once air reaches the lungs, it travels down big airways called bronchi. Click on me to send me down the bronchi.
Click on me to send me down the bronchi. Imagine a game like this, but it educates you on swamp ass. I could make that. I could make that happen.
As the bronchi reach deeper into the lungs, they get smaller and smaller, like the roads you see here.
Technically, just
The
this
bronchi
playthrough would be a
have
world
the tiny
record
air
speed run.
sacs
Yeah, of
called
course.
alveoli,
But, like,
which
I
look
want
like
to
a bump of
actually...
grapes.
I want
The
to dominate
alveoli
the
are the entry
leaderboard.
point where
I
oxygen
want to
is
find all the
transported into the blood
strats
by hitching
to
a ride
world
on the blood
record
cells.
is.
So,
You know? Like,
you
I
can
bet
see
there's,
how
like, an
oxygen is
open-close
delivered throughout your entire
quit
body. Let's turn around
strat
and head
that
back up the
that lets you
Click on the bronchi to send me back
go
up.
through things really fast. Like, that would be really interesting if there was, like, some strats like that.
Thanks for the lift. When you have asthma, your bronchi, or airways, are very sensitive. That means that even the tiniest things, like allergy triggers and asthma triggers, like cold air and exercise, can cause the lungs to react. The lungs react in two ways. First, they produce too much mucus. Ew, yuck. Second, they can become swollen, which is called inflammation. Together, mucus and
This
inflammation
is so
block the
scary. Like,
airways
watch
so
what
less
happens
oxygen
here.
can
Like,
get
this
in and
actually
out of your
scared me
lungs.
as a kid.
Before you know it, it gets harder to breathe. Even though your lungs always have some inflammation, if you don't keep inflammation and extra mucus under control, over time, they'll get worse, making it harder for you to breathe.
Look at
That's
this.
why it's so important to take a type of long-term control medicine called an anti-inflammatory.
Look at how spooky
Anti-inflammatory
this
medicine
is. Like,
reduces
imagine being
inflammation
stuck in
and
there.
prevents mucus from filling the airways. It also makes your airways less sensitive to asthma triggers. And that's how we got into this mess in the
Yeah,
first
dog,
place.
that's fucking
Here
horrifying.
comes
Isn't
the
it? How is he
anti-inflammatory
so
medicine
calm?
now. Use the anti-inflammatory medicine to cool down the inflammation in the lungs.
Whee! I'm already trying my strats.
See the difference? Much better. Anti-inflammatories are
Mystery
one type
Flesh
of
Pit
long-term
National Park
control
moment,
medicine.
honestly.
Just to show you how important it is to take long-term control medicines every day, let's see what happens when you skip them. Drag the arrow on the time device forward. Get that inflammation. See how inflammation gets worse when you don't take your long-term control medicine? Now let's move back up the bronchi.
I distinctly remember another scene of this where he gets like, okay, I think this is
With
it.
asthma, everything can change when you come into contact with your asthma triggers. Let's initiate a smoke infusion. Smoke's got to be one of the worst asthma triggers. When you come into contact with an asthma trigger, the muscle around the airways start to tighten, kind of like shoelaces that are tied too tight. This tight feeling in your chest is called bronchoconstriction, and it leads to symptoms like a
Oh
cough
shit, she
or
hitting
wheeze,
that
which makes
blinker.
it hard to breathe. Your lungs also produce more and more mucus to try and trap the asthma
Look at
trigger
this.
and prevent it from entering the lungs.
Look at how horrifying this
Combination of
is.
extra mucus, swollen airways, and muscle tightening makes the airways narrower and makes it difficult to breathe.
Look at how scary that is. Imagine being stuck in there.
Quick relief medicine helps relieve this chest tightness because it unties the shoelaces that are wrapped around the airways. Here comes the quick relief medicine now. This medicine opens up the airways very quickly so you can breathe again. Oh, feel it breathe. Swimming home, swimming free. Although asthma attacks will happen less often if you take your long-term control medicine every day and avoid your asthma triggers, they can still
I was
happen
originally just
from
joking
time
about
to
Mystery
time.
Flesh Pit, but
Let's
I'm
see
no
what
longer
happens when
joking.
you've been
This is
exposed to a
Mystery
really
Flesh Pit
powerful asthma trigger. And
National
you've
Park.
either waited too long to take your quick relief medicine, or
Look
the
at that!
inflammation
Isn't
has
that
gotten out of control.
freakish?
In this case, you need emergency medicine, and that means you need to tell an adult right away. This medicine helps by clearing the airways quickly so breathing can return to normal. You should talk to your doctor if you need emergency medicine more often than usual, because chances are there's a better way to manage your asthma. Or it may mean you need a different kind of medicine.
That's also just good advice in general. If you're taking your emergency relief medicine and
Simulation
for
review.
any kind of symptom
For the most
management,
part,
then your symptoms
keeping
are
your
not as
asthma
managed as
under
you think they
control
are.
is up to you. First, avoid your asthma triggers. Second, follow the personalized action plan for taking medication that your doctor gives you, which includes taking long-term control medicine every
This shit
day.
fucks someone's brain up in the most
This way,
DeviantArt kind of
you'll
way.
prevent
Absolutely.
most
You
asthma
know
symptoms
someone's got
from
a
ever
fetish for
even
this now.
starting. You'll breathe easier, feel great, sleep through the night, and do everything other kids do. It also means you won't make trips to the hospital or stay home from school because of your asthma. This concludes the lung simulation. Let's get out
All
of
right,
here.
we're through the lung simulation. Someone tag that.
Ugh, that was disgusting. Time is of the essence. Hopefully you're prepared. Mucus Aragon and the Evil Seven are still at large. We'll begin your mission by taking on 2 of Aragon's allies. Defeat them first to prepare for the others that follow. Now choose a villain from the side panel to proceed.
We're going
Click
to the balls.
on a villain, and then click the Start button.
Ooh, do we want to do Robo Roach or do we want to do the Mold Mob? Chat, decide. Robo Roach or Mold Mob? Who we fighting first? Who we going to asthma warfare with first?
Choose a villain to take on.
Give
The
me a
deployer is
second,
still ticking.
Cyrus.
Let's get going.
Mold Mob for president. Mold Mob it is.
Before you begin taking on the Evil Seven, you'll need to know what asthma triggers are. An asthma trigger is anything that makes the inflammation in your lungs worse, which causes you to breathe really fast, cough, or feel tightness in your chest. Although not all people are affected by the same asthma triggers, the most common ones include cold air, exercise, and things you're allergic to, like dander from animals with fur and pollen and grass. Sometimes
still
things that
surprised
don't
there's not
seem
a
like
pollen,
asthma
Evil
triggers
Seven.
can act like asthma triggers, such as getting scared, even laughing or crying really hard. Your mission is at hand. Proceed to the Mold Mob and destroy them, piece by piece. Don't leave nothing!
Don't leave nothing! To the mold. This is the Whoopi
Your
Goldberg.
challenge is to wipe out the
Ooh.
mold mob, a slimy bunch of tricksters. But before taking them on, you need to scour this bathroom of asthma triggers. Click on the asthma triggers above and drag them to their location in the environment. If you'd like more information about an asthma trigger, double-click on its icon.
Oh, so we have to decide what lives where. Holland lives in the
Now
window.
that you've identified the asthma trigger, see if you can answer the question on how to avoid it.
If it's not too hot, close the window when the pollen count is high, so it doesn't blow into the room. Turn on a fan next to an...
Good job!
Okay, where do dust mites live? Dust mites live in the rug, I guess? The bathroom is fucked. Like, this bathroom looks like I'm gonna be murdered here. This is a murder bathroom.
Keep going. You need to place all the triggers into the environment.
The Ragweed Evil 7 member almost sending me to a kid me to the afterlife. Real. I can smell this bathroom.
Avoid
Yeah.
walking on carpet with bare feet. Have carpets vacuumed or cleaned once a week.
You've neutralized that trigger!
God, strong smells. That would be like the perfume
Use air
stuff.
freshener because it gets rid of smells. Avoid using air freshener or being in rooms where it is sprayed.
That trigger's history!
Okay, mold. Where does mold live? The toilet brush? Ugh, it's all moldy. All of this this is all moldy and gross. Like, this bathroom is grody. I promise you there's a skid mark in that toilet. Ugh.
Make sure someone else cleans off the tub and shower. When you see mold, you should clean it off yourself right away.
Honestly, when you see mold, you should clean it up
Now that you've
immediately.
identified the asthma trigger,
Decontamination complete.
excellent! The bathroom's sanitized. Now find the mold
Unwiped
mob
ass
and
looking
wipe them
bathroom.
out.
Straight up. Oh! Mold mob detected! Mold mob detected!
Target located.
Many of the Evil Seven are still at large. Listen carefully to the questions and try to pick the right answers.
Note, they're lying scum.
Slimy, grimy, get over here. We're almost on.
Alright, it's time to move this thing forward. We're kicking it here with the Mole Mob. We got a big show for you tonight, so let's go straight to the game. I'm gonna ask one of the Mole Mob a question about
kicking it here
asthma.
with the Mole
You have to decide
Mob.
if you agree or disagree with what these guys are saying by clicking on one of these buttons. If you get 5 out of 7 questions right, another code piece is yours. If not, too bad, you're out of luck. See ya.
And you did have mobster accents,
One
yeah.
of the mold mob, all right? You slime buckets ready? Let's go.
Hey, you can't speak to me like that.
Easy, Moldy. That was a compliment.
Oh, why, thank you.
We got a real crazy game, you know what I'm saying? So show us what you got. Here's the first question. All right, here's one for you. You don't need to take long-term control medicine every day.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Nobody takes medicine every day.
You have to decide if you agree or disagree with the mole mob by clicking on one of these buttons.
Depending on what your action plan is with your doctor, you might not have to take medicine every day. But Cyrus just told us it's important to take our medicine every day.
That's it. Hey, remember, always take your long-term control medicine every day because it keeps the inflammation in your lungs under control and can even prevent asthma symptoms from ever starting. All right.
Maybe just sprayed them with Lysol into the quiz,
and
right?
play any musical instrument.
Well, they have to breathe to play, so I'll say since they can't breathe well, they don't play well either.
You have to decide if you agree or disagree.
It is Funkmaster Flex. It is Funkmaster Flex. I have asthma and I can sing.
Of course, you got it. Don't let your asthma stop you from singing or playing a musical instrument. But you may need to take your medicine first to prevent wheezing or coughing. Okay, this is a tough one. Can people with asthma play sports?
No way. People with asthma can't play sports. They'll be totally out of breath.
You have to decide if you agree or disagree with the mole mob by clicking on one of these buttons.
You can do whatever you want forever and always.
By
Don't let
following your
anything
action
stop
plan,
you.
You know the game plan for taking medication that you set up with your doctor, and staying away from your asthma triggers, you can play any sport. In fact, many famous athletes have asthma. Answer me this. Asthma attacks are never dangerous.
Yeah, they're really no big deal.
You have to decide if you agree or disagree with the mole mob by clicking
Yuki
on one
did
of these
not
buttons.
have to make them look like feces. They really did. And this is Whoopi Goldberg here voicing this. Asthma attacks are a big deal. Asthma attacks are very dangerous.
Come on, let's do it. Time for your final good thinking. Asthma attacks can be very dangerous, which is why you have to catch the symptoms early and take action. Listen up, next question. If you have asthma, you can still be as smart as other kids.
Nah, there's no way. I've never met anyone smart who has asthma.
You have to decide if you agree or disagree with the mole mob by clicking on one of these buttons.
What are these questions?
Good thinking. Asthma doesn't affect how smart you are. It affects your lungs.
No, you're fucking
not how you
stupid.
think.
There was one thing Mucus told us to do, but I can't remember what it is.
Enemy defeated. Code piece collected.
We just played a game show.
I'm scared of the dark.
Your show. It's cancelled.
It's all your fault.
No, it's all your fault.
It's both your fault, you numbskulls. Where'll I get you?
No. Wait until I get you. If you cannot stop those kids, there's no reason for you to exist.
That's Frasier.
So humiliating.
That's Frasier, baby. That's Mucus Ergon, the big bad.
Good work. But remember, a victory for Ergon means his lies about asthma will spread everywhere. Take on another villain.
All right, we're going General Robo-Roach now.
Robo-Roach is a good choice, but he's tricky. We have faith in you. Do your best.
He's tricky. I knew she was a cracked VA, but holy shit, right?
General Robo-Roach is somewhere in the vicinity. Clear the kitchen of asthma triggers so you can move about safely. Click on the asthma triggers above and drag them to their location in the environment. If you'd like more information about an asthma trigger, double-click on its icon.
Alright. What do we have around here? Okay. Smoke. Obviously.
Now that you've identified the asthma trigger, see if you can answer the question on how to avoid it.
The fucking
Ask the
ashtray.
person who is smoking to smoke outside and not in the house. When you are around smoke, take a deep breath and count to 10 before taking another breath.
These are just so stupid.
Good job.
Pet dander. Obviously, that's the animal's bed. Mom, why are you smoking in the kitchen when you know I have asthma? Baby want smoko. Come on, kid. You're gonna do it eventually.
And play with your pet. Keep away from the pet bed and wash your hands after touching your pet.
Now that you've identified the asthma trigger, see if you can
My
answer
aunt
the
would
question on how to
hotbox
avoid it.
my ass with cowboy killers back in the
Right
day.
you are.
Yeah. Yeah. Where do roaches live? The food.
Have an adult spray. Put down roach traps and keep the kitchen clean. Catch as many roaches as you can and put them outside.
If you have roaches,
Identifying
you
the
have
triggers
bigger
half the battle.
problems
Now, that's it.
than just asthma. If you like actually have like a roach infestation, like a abnormal roach infestation, like there's gonna be a bug or two in the house every now and then, but
Have mold cleaned and be sure that leaky faucets are fixed. Only use the faucet in an emergency.
That triggers history.
There's gotta be like a speedrun strat of like how the fastest way to pull these asthma triggers to like the correct positions, like an optimal route, right?
Try to stay away from cleaning supplies
And
as
memorizing
much as
these
possible.
are gonna
Only
be
use cleaning
key
supplies that are
to
lemon-scented.
the run too.
Identifying the trigger is half the...
Decontamination complete.
Now that you've cleared the room of asthma triggers, your breathing capacity is at its maximum. It's time to find General Robo-Roach. Explore the room and find the precise location of the enemy.
Where is he? Where is he? And also, I think I don't know if he's like randomized or if he's like always gonna appear in certain places. So knowing immediately where
Your
someone's gonna
challenge
be.
is to stop Mucus Ergon and his team of 7 evil villains.
To confuse kids about asthma symptoms. Notes, doesn't like roach motels.
Before you enter into combat with General Robo-Roach, you'll need to know about the early warning signs of asthma. Let me help you to prepare.
Aren't
Did you know your
manipulations gonna
body
be key?
is trained to send you clues before an asthma attack? These clues are called early warning signs, and some examples are a scratchy throat or watery eyes. When your body sends you early warning signs, you need to be on alert. Look around to make sure you're not near any of your asthma triggers. Have your quick relief medicine nearby, and check your peak flow number, which measures how well you're breathing. If you miss these early clues, you'll start to feel asthma symptoms like a cough or chest tightness. When that happens, you need to take fast action by using your quick relief medicine. That's it for now. Prepare for battle. Good luck.
Oh, we're preparing for battle with Robo-Roach, and I feel like he just gave us all the answers that we need.
Company, kids, hush! We have an intruder. I want you to get ready and be prepared for battle.
I see you dare enter enemy territory. And since you're on my turf, you're gonna play by my rules. Here's what you need to do. Pick a card and decide whether it's an early warning sign, an asthma symptom, or neither. Click the correct spray can to give your answer. You need to answer 4 out of 6 questions correctly to get a piece of the code. And believe me, I'm not going to be easy on you. Now we begin. Choose a card.
It's nothing. Itchy skin isn't a respiratory anything. That's an actual ass general. Yes.
Yippee!
Why don't you just cut your losses and retreat now?
Wait, itchy skin is something? What is itchy skin? What is itchy skin? That's a That's
I have
early
ways
warning.
of dealing with
Hives?
smarty pants
Are
like you.
hives like us? Are hives something?
How'd you like me to do that to you?
That's a symptom, baby. You gotta be careful.
Who gave you the strategic plan?
That wheezing sound was horrific.
Who
It's
gave
so
you
bad.
the strategic plan?
Is that a symptom or a warning sign? Is that a symptom or a warning sign? Oh no! Oh no!
Why don't you just cut your losses and retreat now?
I think I'm too much of an adult. I'm second guessing everything. It all comes down to this, everyone. Without this, our run is history. Weakness. Is it an early warning sign? A symptom? Or neither? Weakness? But like, body weakness? I don't think that has anything to do with respiratory. Like, that doesn't have anything to do with your respiratory
Confused, are
system.
you? That's just great.
Like, none of this is this isn't a respiratory thing. A symptom, I guess?
I'm invincible.
Fuck! We're getting our ass beat by the asthma game for 4-year-olds.
Has not been collected.
Concentrate. The battle.
It's okay, we can do it again. I'm.
Now we begin. Choose a card.
Shut up, Robo Roach. Okay, I'm gonna say that's an early warning sign.
Who gave you the strategic plan? Lucky guess, soldier.
This game should be on consoles.
How'd you like me to do that to you?
I have ways of dealing with smarty pants like you. Lucky guess, soldier.
Hey, does that come with peppermint?
Lucky guess, soldier.
Hey, thanks for the bat, Buster.
Yeah! Get gone, nerd!
Pants like you.
Get
Enemy
gone!
detected. Code piece collected.
General! Sir, yes, sir.
Explain yourself.
Yes, sir. My defensive strategy was unsuccessful. It was a failure.
I'm stripping you of your rank, General, and I'm sending you to the northern front. It's into the ice tray for you.
No!
Into the ice trays for you.
Great job. But we're getting nervous here. Time is running out. Prepare yourself.
Yes, prepare yourself, self. The final road is always the hardest.
We
He
got it
hacked the communicator!
He's really on to us now. However, we believe in you. You're the only one who can do this job.
Why didn't they just dress up Kelsey Grammer in a wacky
Use the
outfit?
left
What?
and right arrow keys to spin your ship. Use the spacebar to shoot. Clear the area of asthma triggers. Avoid shooting MDI to obtain shield.
Oh no! We died! Oh god, I didn't realize that this was a... Oh god! I didn't realize this was gonna be a section! An actual gameplay section! Oh god, I'm gonna die again! Right? We're just playing asteroids! Like, do we just go until we die?
Level
Wait!
1 completed. Proceed to level 2 to continue mission. Click on a villain, and then click the start button.
Wait, were we supposed to win that, or... Lmao just spawned you right... It really did! What was I supposed to do? Was I supposed
Choose
to
a good one
win?
to take on. The deployer is still ticking. Let's get going.
Shut up. I'm
Click on
streaming
a
with
villain,
chat.
and then click the start
Okay.
button.
Who do we want? Do we want Alex Dander the Flake, the Fuminator, or Chalk-Tisha? I'm sending you to the Northern Front in such a violent way it implies killing an underling. Who are we choosing, chat?
Let's not sit here all day.
Shut up, Cyrus. Alex Dander the Flake.
Dander Flake is the next to defeat. Remember, you have all the knowledge you need to defeat him. Trust yourself and proceed with caution.
Alex Dander the Flake.
Neutralize the environment of asthma triggers. Oh, what? It must be one of Mucus's tricks.
Oh no!
They have the microfilm. Those dust mites almost set back our plan of attack. They've destroyed the microfilm, showing how to use a peak flow meter. A peak flow meter is a device that helps you track your asthma. This tool is critical to your success in fighting asthma, and Mucus Ergon himself. Drag the film pieces into the correct order and then hit play. Get going so you can face off with the next enemy.
Click on the film pieces and drag them into the film slots above. When
this entire
all
house
five
just a
film
pigsty?
pieces
Yeah, that's
are
why
in
you
the
have
correct
asthma.
order, click on the play button.
Move, sit or move, mark, breathe, blow out, place, move marker to 0. Breathe in deeply. Place mouthpiece, breathe in deep. Place mouthpiece between, blow out hard and fast. Sit or stand up straight. Place mouthpiece between teeth and close mouth. Place mouthpiece, breathe, blow out hard, and breathe in. Place mouthpiece, sit or stand up straight.
There we go. There is poop in every room of that house, absolutely. I guess we can meet Jeff Goldblum instead of Shaq. Yeah, sorry. I go with whoever says
and
first.
The movie will play. Not quite.
What?
Try
Fuck
again.
you.
Sit or stand up straight. Blow out, breathe, move marker to 0. Blow out hard, place mouthpiece between, breathe, place mouthpiece between, breathe in deeply. Blow out hard and, not quite. Try again. Breathe in deeply. First, move the marker to 0.
Okay.
Stand or sit up straight and take a deep breath in to fill your lungs with air. Hold your breath, put the meter between your teeth, and close your lips around it. Blow out as hard and as fast as you can. You should do this 2 more times and write down your best number of the 3 times.
Ooh, and that's how you use a peak flow meter.
Complete.
Your knowledge about peak flow numbers will help you outsmart Alex Dander the Flake, the next of the Evil 7.
Alex
He is somewhere in
Dander
this
the
area.
Flake.
Locate his position. And a piece of advice. Don't let him get under your skin.
Ooh, I found him!
Target located.
Your challenge is to stop Mucus
Dander
Ergon
the
and his
Flake.
team of 7 evil
So
villains.
creepy! A real flake. A real flake.
Now that
So
you've got that
creepy
under
looking.
control, here's how to know what your peak flow numbers mean. When your peak flow number is high, it's in the green zone, which means your asthma is under control and you don't feel any asthma symptoms. When your number is lower and in the yellow zone, it means your asthma is getting worse. So you need to be on alert and take quick relief medicine. If your peak flow number is in the red zone, your asthma is out of control, which means you need to take action by taking medicine and telling an
Taking
adult.
notes for character design. He looks so messed
When
up.
your breathing is at its best, the number on your peak flow meter is called your personal best. Your doctor or nurse will divide your peak flow meter into 3 zones, green, yellow, and red, based on your personal best number. These will be your guide to helping you manage your asthma. So why is a peak flow meter such a great tool for managing your asthma? Because a peak flow meter lets you detect changes in your breathing before you start to feel asthma symptoms. That way, you have extra time to take action before your asthma gets out of control. It's best to check your peak flow in the morning before you take your daily medicine, and again before dinner.
Thanks, Cyrus. Do you remember those Jumpstart games? This reminds me of those old games. Yeah. Jumpstarts are also on my list of games to play.
Here we go.
He's over there in the corner. There he is. Oh, he's so gross. Imagine being playing a sentient.
All right, let's get the show on the road. We've got a game to play here. You hate tough questions, right? Tough luck. I'm going to ask you a question with 2 possible answers, and you have to choose the correct one. And by the looks of you, I'd say you're going to get it wrong. You need 3 out of 4 to win a piece of the code. Are you ready? And if not, too bad. That's right. Now, if you need me to repeat the question, just click on me. All right, here we go. Here we go. You started the day in the green zone. You ran to school, and when you got there, your chest felt tight. If you'd checked your peak flow again, it would have been in the red zone. Ooh, what should you do? Walk back home slowly and take your quick relief medicine if you still feel chest tightness, or follow your action plan immediately by telling your teacher or school nurse.
You gotta follow your action plan.
Excellent! Make sure and talk to your doctor to set up an action plan so you know what to do when you feel asthma symptoms at school.
Try this one on for size now. You wake up coughing and notice your morning peak flow number is in the yellow zone. You take quick relief medicine, and now your peak flow number is in the green zone. What should you do? Stop taking long-term control medicine until your peak flow number goes back to the yellow zone, or don't do anything right away, but check your peak flow number again in a little while to make sure it's still in the green zone.
I wonder if he says something if I take some time. Also, look, you can see a little, paintings and, art. He's so gross.
All right, hurry it up there. We don't have all day.
Exactly. You still need to take long-term control medicine every day, even when you're in the green zone.
All right. Now, only I know the answer to this one. Here goes. You started off the day in the green zone and then sat next to somebody who was smoking. You start coughing, and now your peak flow number is in the yellow zone. What do you do? Leave the place where the person is smoking and take your quick relief medicine, or wait and see if your asthma gets worse before taking medicine.
Good decision. Smoke is a bad asthma trigger.
Me having an asthma attack, school
boy.
nurse. Just take some Tylenol, go back to
tough
class.
one here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Here we go. Your peak flow has been in the green zone for 3 days in a row. What should you do? Stop taking your long-term control medicine until you feel asthma symptoms return, or keep taking your long-term control medicine every day and watch out for asthma triggers.
Affirmative.
You're in the green because of your long-term control medicine.
Even when you're in the green zone and you don't feel any asthma symptoms.
Enemy defeated. Code piece collected.
Here, kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty.
No, not the feline giant.
Bye-bye.
This feels like a PSA commercial. It does. It does.
Excellent work. Take on another villain.
The old not Scooby-Doo, but the Looney Tunes PSA commercial. Okay, Fuminator or Chalktisha? Shaq or I can't remember if it's Glenn Close or Gwyneth Paltrow. One of them. Fume. Shaq.
The Fuminator is waiting. Do your best to defeat him. I know you can do it.
Shaq. Vaping! If they made this game today,
His
vaping would be one of them.
His name is the Fuminator. And he may be hard to find because,
Shut up, Cyrus.
Now that you've identified the asthma trigger, see if you can answer the question on how to avoid it.
Avoid playing.
Right you are!
Ask your doctor if you need to take medicine before you play sports that can cause asthma symptoms. Don't exercise if you have asthma.
How does that house look
Now
like
that
ass
you've
on the
identified-
outside?
Neutralize that trigger!
Yeah. Strong smells. I imagine in the garage? Hold on. Garage and smokestack there, yeah. So I know that's smoke.
Don't sit too close to the barbecue. Don't worry about sitting near the barbecue.
Good job!
Avoid paint fumes whenever you can. Only paint with dark colors.
Do not exercise ever. Exercise is bad for you if you have asthma.
In this scene.
Target located.
Your challenge is to stop Mucus Ergon and his team of 7 evil villains.
Objective: to cloud your thinking. Notes: basketball is his favorite sport. I wonder why.
You're going to need to know about action plans.
You can
An
only
action
eat
plan is a
cheeseburger
game
and play
plan you set up
RuneScape
with
if you
your
have
doctor
asthma. It's
that
true,
helps you
Cyrus said
decide
so.
when you should take a certain kind of medicine or what to do in an emergency based on how severe your asthma symptoms are. Your action plan will tell you when you need to take the 2 types of asthma medicine: long-term control medicine and quick relief medicine. Long-term control medicine you take every day, even when you feel great. Quick relief medicine should be carried with you at all times and used only to get fast relief when you feel asthma symptoms. Now listen carefully, because this gets tricky. One kind of long-term control medicine is called an anti-inflammatory because it fights inflammation in your lungs. For most people, the kind of anti-inflammatory medicine that works best is called an inhaled steroid.
Oh, that's an inhaler.
Now, you've probably heard about steroids, so let me set the record straight. The kind of steroids that people with asthma take are not like the dangerous ones that athletes take. Well, some athletes. Inhaled steroids work just like a natural steroid that the body produces to combat inflammation. The problem is that people with asthma have too much inflammation to be controlled by the steroids their body naturally
I wish they had
makes.
the Brack monster.
Now that you understand all
Ferngully.
about long-term control medicine, here's a rule of thumb about quick relief medicine, the medicine you take when you feel asthma symptoms. If you use this medicine more than 2 times a week, it may mean that your asthma is not under control. Talk to an adult, because you may not be avoiding triggers or taking your long-term control medicine properly. Sometimes, even though you've taken long-term control
There's a
medicine
lot of
and
exposition
quick
in this
relief
game.
medicine, your asthma symptoms can become severe. If this happens, you need to follow the emergency part of your action plan. It's important to stay calm and get help from an adult because you may need other medicines. Remember all you've heard. You're going to need it to fight the Fuminator.
This game reminds me so much of early 2000s Disney Channel sitcoms, probably because it's from that same era.
He scores. Nothing but net. The fans go wild.
It's the Fuminator! It's Shaq! Basketball is his favorite sport!
Ready for a little one-on-one? I have news for you. I play to win. Here's the drill. I'm going to tell you about an asthma situation. You have to decide how you should react in that situation. Your answer choices are: take long-term control medicine, take quick relief medicine, be on alert and not take any medicine, or follow the emergency part of your action plan. 3 out of 5 correct answers get you another piece of the code. If you need to hear the question again, click on me. Now let's see what you're made of. Here you go. You start playing soccer with some friends, but your chest begins to hurt and you start coughing. What do you do?
Shaq fake cough. Did Fart Shaq just clobber my shit with a basketball? Yeah, he did.
Man, this game is rigged.
That's right. Talk to your doctor because you need to take medicine before you play soccer to prevent asthma symptoms from ever starting.
Here's one for you. You've taken your long-term control medicine in the morning and now you're helping out in the yard. You start to feel a headache and have a runny nose. What do you do?
I'd say you be on alert.
You still in my moves?
Right on! You're off the bench and into the game. A headache and runny nose may be early warning signs of asthma, so you should be on alert. Make sure your quick relief medicine is nearby in case you feel asthma symptoms.
You walk home from school in very cold weather and you started to get a scratchy throat. What do you do?
You be on alert, because that's just an early warning sign, right? Yeah, I'm learning my vocabulary!
Man, this game is rigged.
2 points. An itchy or scratchy throat is an early warning sign and not an asthma symptom, so you need to be on alert.
Listen up. You just got home from a camping trip and you're having an asthma attack and you can't breathe. You've taken quick relief medicine and it didn't help. What's your move?
Oh no, it's the emergency!
Man, this game is rigged.
At least this isn't Shaq Fu.
You know an emergency
This
when
is
you see
basically
one?
Shaq Fu.
When you're having an asthma attack,
Fart
stay
Shaq.
calm and follow the emergency part of your action plan.
I challenge you to get this right. You're visiting a friend's house and your eyes start to water. What do?
You be on alert.
Yeah, that was more luck than skill.
Good job.
He
You're
says,
off the
man, this
bench
game is
and
rigged.
into the game.
One more
You
fucking
don't need
time.
any extra medicine right now. But you do need to be on alert and avoid any asthma triggers around you. Also, make sure you have your quick relief medicine with you.
Enemy defeated. Code piece collected.
Aragon will never forgive me for losing that code.
Fuminator, what kind of game was that?
I gave it my best shot, Aragon.
Best shot! Your career is finished!
I'll never be on a cereal box now.
I'll never be on a cereal box now. Shaq is not a good actor. Shaq is not a good actor. Like, he's just not good.
Another victory!
He's not
Great
good.
job. But the world will not be safe until you defeat Aragon. Proceed to the next villain, and soon victory will be ours.
The way he said it, like he was phoning it in, made it so much more hilarious. We need to do like a tier list after this of all these villains.
Be fearless in your effort to fight Chalk-Tisha, the next of Aragon's
Chalk-Tisha. I know Shaq made his own gummy brand. Yeah, the Shaq XL gummies.
You're about to encounter Chalk-Tisha.
What is this
Teacher
art?
who's everyone's worst nightmare. Be careful.
What is that
Chalk-Dust can
art
be a
right there? It
nasty
looks like
asthma
a
trigger.
butt ugly
Clear this
alien.
classroom area of asthma triggers. Click on the asthma triggers above and drag them to their location in the environment. If you'd like more information about an asthma trigger, double-click on its icon.
What is this art? This is literally the Harvester classroom. What is this art? No, look at this art right here. What is this supposed to be? It looks like a fucked up Martian. It looks like a butt ugly Martian. Also, the American flag in the classroom is so American. That's the Mars Attacks alien. The classroom is so 90s, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, Animal Dander is obviously on the
Now
hamster.
that you've identified the asthma trigger, see if you can answer the question on how to avoid it.
Ask your teacher if the pet can be taken out of the room, but never sit near the animal. Only.
That's it.
Illness. The tissues, obviously. That's like literally the same alien.
Try
It's
to
gotta
avoid
be, right?
Sitting next to someone with a cold, or going to a friend's house if they are sick. Bring extra tissues if you are sitting next to someone who has a cold.
That's it.
Strong smells. The paint, I guess?
Don't go to art class. Use paints in an area with good ventilation.
Hold on, I
and
gotta Google
stop
something.
if you
Oh
are
my god,
short
what are
of
you
breath.
Googling?
Good job.
Are you gonna show us the Mars Attacks alien? Because, like, no, I agree. That looks like the Mars Attacks alien.
Hold your breath when someone writes on the blackboard. Don't sit near the blackboard or bang the eraser. Decontamination complete.
We did
It's
it!
time you teach Chalk-Tisha a lesson or two. Do
Chalk-Tisha?
everything in your power to defeat her.
Alright, where is she? Found her.
Target located.
Now pay attention. Everything she says is vital to your mission.
Excessive writing can wear her down. I don't think they even use chalk anymore. No, they don't. They use, like, digital boards.
Well, you're late. I see we're not getting off to a good start. Today's lesson is about the different devices you use to take your asthma medicine. If you don't use the devices correctly, the medicine won't go deep into your lungs and you won't be able to control your asthma. And that's what I want. Now be a good teacher's pet and look at the board here. 5 different devices help you take your asthma medicine. The devices come in different shapes and sizes. First, there's the DPI, or dry powdered inhaler. Then there's a meter dose inhaler, sometimes called a puffer, or MDI. Next, we have the tube spacer, which is always used with an MDI. Then there's the bag spacer, and finally the nebulizer, which is a mist machine. Not bad? Oh, am I going too quickly? Well, too bad. Listen closely, because I'm only going to say this once. Sometimes the same device is used to give you different kinds of medicine. For instance, an MDI can be used to give you your long-term control medicine and your quick relief medicine. That's why it helps to label your medicines with different colored stickers, so you can easily tell them apart. I can't believe I'm giving you this tip. Must be the teacher in me. Label your long-term control medicine with a green sticker to match the green zone of your peak flow meter.
This is
That's your
so
target zone.
informative, and
Label
like
your
she's
quick
actually
relief medicine with
doing
yellow
like
and red
a
stickers
good. She's
to
not
match
phoning
these
it in.
zones of your peak flow. That's it. No more
It's an
help from
Easter
me.
egg. She was in Mars Attacks as a reference. Really?
Simmer down. It's time for a little pop quiz. You're going to see kids using different asthma devices. You have to figure out which step they're doing wrong. Then you have to choose the right way to use the asthma device. Is that clear? That's it. Simmer down. Simmer down. Quiet. Quiet. It's time for the quiz.
Dry powder inhaler
God.
or DPI.
Click on the step that's incorrect.
Open device. Click to load medicine. Tip device. Hold breath. Close. Tip device. Click
You
to
don't
load.
need to. You
tip
don't need
device.
to tip it, right?
A double plus. Good work. Click on the scene that shows the correct way to use the device.
Breathe in. Wait 20 seconds. Inhale slowly. Breathe in quickly,
Breathe in.
steadily, and deeply.
A double plus. Good work.
First, open the device like this. Next, click to load the medicine. Breathe in the medicine quickly, steadily, and deeply. Then, hold your breath for 10 seconds. And when you're done, close the device.
Whoa, that's how you
Metered
do
dose
it.
inhaler or MDI.
Click on the step that's incorrect.
Shake inhaler. Breathe out. Close mouth on mouthpiece. Press inhaler before breathing in. Hold your breath and count to 10.
Do you not need to shake
inhaler.
it? Do you not need to shake it? Is that it?
Why don't you put on your thinking cap and try again?
Breathe out. Close mouth on mouth. Breathe out.
Nice try, but sorry, it's not it.
Wait, which one is it?
Close mouth. Press inhaler before breathing in. Hold your breath and count to 10.
You haven't been doing your homework. Pick again.
Close mouth on.
Why don't you put on your thinking cap and try again?
Press inhaler.
A double plus.
What?
Good work.
You
Click
do
on
need
the
to, but
scene
you
that
need to
shows
click
the
it.
correct way to use the device.
Breathe in and press inhaler at. Breathe in quickly. Don't hold breath after. Breathe in and press inhaler at the same time.
You're just the smartest. Correct?
Wait.
First, shake the inhaler and
That
breathe
was a
out as
trick
much air into your
question.
lungs
That
as you can.
sucks.
Put the mouthpiece in your mouth and close your lips around it. Breathe in slowly through your mouth as you press down on the inhaler at the same time. Be sure to keep breathing in as slowly and as deeply as you can. Hold your breath and count to 10 before breathing out slowly.
Spacer chamber.
Click on the step that's incorrect.
Okay.
Shake inhaler.
So you do need to
Breathe
shake
out.
it.
Close mouth. Leave mouth open. Breathe in.
Leave your mouth open. Oh, that's
Darling,
wrong.
that's absolutely positively right. Click on the scene that shows the correct way to use the device.
Don't shake and press inhaler once. Press inhaler. Press inhaler.
You're just the smartest. Correct?
You just gotta
the
do
first
it
thing
once.
you gotta do is shake the inhaler and attach it to the spacer chamber like this. Then breathe out. Put
The
spacer
animated,
chamber in your mouth
like the
and
full
close your
body
lips around
sigh
it.
to exhale
Then
everything.
Press down once on the
What a
inhaler
ham.
to release one puff. Next, breathe in slowly through your mouth as deeply and for as long as you can. Hold
Yeah,
your
Glenn Close
breath
is the first
and count
lady
to
in
10
Mars
before
Attacks.
breathing
Oh,
out
okay.
slowly.
That's so funny.
Enemy defeated.
Oh.
Code piece collected.
Haha, get got, nerd.
Hello, Yuki. Hello, teacher. You get a D for disappointing me, and you get an F for effort.
That's an E for effort.
Whatever.
I don't know what happened. I followed the lesson plan. I did my homework. I tried to look at this from every possible angle. Oh, mucus, I've never failed anything in my life. Oh, this is a sad, sad day.
Just
Poor
killed her.
Tisha. She's just a chalk dust memory to me now.
Why is Frasier here?
Clever one. Taking down my allies like little prey.
You're the
But
one
there's
killing
more in store
them.
for you. You don't have much time. The deployer waits for no one.
I'm glad Frasier is here, honestly.
Use the arrow keys to move through the maze. Avoid asthma triggers and clear the area of all dots. Collect medicine to obtain power-ups.
Why is Pac-Man here? Why are we playing Pac-Man suddenly? Oh no, I died! No! Life is bad! Alright, we're almost there! We're almost there! We're almost there! We're almost there! Last life! What? It's we don't even win anything if we win! We don't even win anything if we win! We just keep going! So the speedrun strat for this would definitely be to kill yourself as fast as possible. Because I don't think playing a Pac-Man knockoff, because you don't get anything if you win, it looks like. You
Level
just play
2
Pac-Man.
completed. Proceed to level 3 to continue mission. Click on a villain, and then click the start button.
Alright. Perfuma or Smokita? Who are we doing, chat? Clipping that. Clipping? What did I do? What did I do that was so hilarious?
Well, if this takes any longer, I'll go get a sandwich.
Will you bring me
you're
one?
Still here. So am I.
Will you bring me a sandwich, Cyrus? I want a sandwich. Cyrus, make me a sandwich. Smokita.
Now's the time to be especially careful. Smokita is a force to be reckoned with. We can't predict what Ergon will do next. You can do it. I believe you.
Isn't this Minnie Driver as Smokita?
I knew she was around someplace. Her name's Smokita. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Smokita's evil talent is to make kids feel bad about having asthma. Purge this scene of asthma triggers. Click on the asthma triggers above and drag them to their location in the environment. If you'd like more information about an asthma trigger, double-click on its icon.
God. The speedrun strat is to kill yourself as fast as possible. Yeah, that would be the speedrun strat.
Now that you've identified the asthma trigger, see if you can answer the question on how to avoid it.
Never.
You've neutralized that trigger!
Avoid playing near traffic and stay inside when...
Good job!
Mold? Is that mold right there? Where would mold be? Yeah, mold would have to be the water, right?
Wave smoke away from your face to prevent yourself from coughing.
Good job!
Isn't this the second smoke villain? Right! We have a smoke villain and a smog villain, but we don't have a pollen villain.
In soggy, wet areas, especially after it's rained. Keep out of damp areas where decontamination complete.
Excellent work! Your next task is to find the elusive Smokita and make her disappear into thin air.
Target located.
As you probably know, sometimes the hardest part of having asthma is knowing how to answer questions that people ask you. But how you answer these questions has everything to do with how you feel about your asthma and about yourself. Listen carefully to the questions and try to pick the right answers. Don't forget your important goal, to deactivate the deployer and to stop the spread of more asthma triggers.
Don't feel bad about having asthma. Don't be ashamed of yourself. She's just a hand, but she's so sexy.
It's smoky around here. Just the way I like it. Well, hello. I'm Smokita.
She's hot.
You may have heard of me. I'm one of the most dangerous triggers of them all. And what's wonderful is, you never know when you'll run into me. Well, enough about me. Let's move on to you. I have a little challenge in store for you, so listen carefully. Some wretched kids are going to ask a question about asthma. You're going to hear a response to the question, and in order to smoke me out, you have to decide whether the response is a good way to answer or a not so good way to answer. Sounds simple, huh? Think again.
Well, I'm
If you
developing a
answer
smoking
3 out of
fetish.
5 questions
Yuki, hear me
correctly,
out.
you
She's
get another
hot.
piece of the code. If you need to hear the question or answer again, click on the play button. Ready for some fun? Let the confusion begin. Here's a curious critter. Let's hear what the question is.
Right? She's hot.
The teacher said we couldn't have a hamster in class. It's your fault, isn't it?
Well, that's something to ponder. Let's hear a response to that question.
No way, it's not my fault. Besides, nobody wants a smelly fur ball in the room anyway.
Is this a good way to respond, or a not so good way to respond?
That just sounds like you're picking a fight, but also, you're the reason we can't have the hamster. I mean, to be fair.
Spot on! You're on the right track. You just know there's a better way to answer. There are things you can do to manage your asthma. You don't have to get upset. In this case, ask your teacher to get an animal without fur, like a lizard or snake.
Questions, questions. I love all these questions. Go
Oh, she
ahead,
drew a
ask
little
away.
question mark.
Don't you get embarrassed taking medicine in front of everyone?
Interesting question. Let's hear how this little weasel answers.
I hate taking medicine in front of everyone. That's why I wait until I get home.
Is this a good way to respond, or a not so good way to respond?
Spot on! You're on the right track. You just know there's a better way to answer. The more you take your medicine in front of people, the easier it gets. Plus, taking medicine when you need it. And
Oh, I
not
take my
waiting
meds in front of the
will
entire
keep your
internet.
asthma under control.
Here's
It's
a curious
important to
critter.
take your mental health
Let's hear what the
medication
question is.
and your asthma medication.
How come you never have to rake the leaves?
Interesting question.
I will grill the hamster if they bring it in class.
Let's
Absolutely.
hear how this little
Hamster
weasel
on a
answers.
stick.
I can't rake leaves because it makes my asthma worse, but I can do other chores like folding laundry that don't affect my breathing.
Is this a good way to respond, or a not so good way to respond?
You're right. That's a good answer. For a lot of
I
people,
wonder if like
playing in
spam
leaves of
clicking
grass
is going to
can make
be
their
like the
asthma worse.
strat.
Even though you could still play outside, being
And like
around leaves
like
is probably
I'm
not a
wondering
good
if there's like
idea.
going to be RNG
Here's a curious
manipulation with
critter.
how these questions
Let's hear
are.
what the question is.
Or if they're
Will you always have asthma, or will it go away someday?
That was a tough question. Let's hear how this little monster reacts to that.
Since there is no cure for asthma, my lungs will always be sensitive. But as long as I keep it under control, I can do just about anything any other kid can do.
What do you think, my little Einstein? Is this a good way to answer, or a not so good way to answer?
Nice! That is a good way to respond.
Smokita.
It's true there's no cure for asthma, but you can control it, which means it won't get in the way of your life.
Let's listen to what this
Oh
little
my god,
monster
how many
wants
of
to
these
know.
are there?
Hey, why do you always have to take medicine before gym class?
Well, that's something to ponder.
Wouldn't you like
Let's
to know,
hear a
Weather
response
Boy?
to that question.
I have asthma, and the medicine helps me breathe better when I'm playing.
How do you think you should respond? Is this a good answer or a not so good answer?
Nice! That is a good way to respond. The more you know about asthma, the easier it'll be to teach your friends.
Enemy defeated. I lost the code. Code piece collected.
Haha! I got the code, baby!
But my smoke clouds, everyone's thinking. Mucus, what are you doing?
This area has been declared a no-smoking zone.
No! Vacuumed her ass.
Excellent work. Now choose another villain to defeat.
Our final villain, Perfuma!
Perfuma. Perfuma is witty. Be sharp and you will defeat her. And good looking, so tell her I said hello. Now go!
And good looking, so tell her I said hello. Yeah, honestly, Smokita's kinda hot. Like,
Our
not gonna
sensory
lie.
locators have detected Perfuma within 30 feet of here. Keep your distance. I know it's hard. And don't be misled by her sweetness. Her perfume's smell is an asthma trigger.
Dust mites would be on
Now
the
that
rug.
you've identified the asthma trigger, see if you can answer the question on how to avoid it.
Keep all stuffed toys close.
You've neutralized that trigger!
Is this a third gas-based villain? Honestly, yeah. Yeah, a perfume bottle is the next villain. This game has more female characters than most normal video games,
allow
honestly.
pets in your bed. Instead, keep them.
Right you are.
Just having food out? Like, this is so gross.
Don't
Who does
leave
that?
unwrapped food around the house, especially in your room.
That triggers history.
Alright, pollution from the window, I
Place
guess?
a fan by an open window to get fresh.
Good job.
Don't wear perfume, and stay away from people who have a lot of it on.
Only wear perfume if it's French. What? What does that mean?
Complete.
You've cleaned the
Only
bedroom
wear
of asthma
perfume if it's
triggers.
French?
Now find that vaporous vamp Perfuma.
Target located.
Oh yeah, we've already got the speedrun
Think
strats
carefully
on
before
lock.
answering Perfuma's questions. She's a mistress of deception. If you're not sure about some of the answers, watch the lung simulation by clicking on the button here.
You've been keeping me waiting, mon petit. I thought you'd never come.
Who are those kids in the pictures, you think? Oh no, she's hot!
All right, darling. Are you ready for your date with destiny? Let's play my little game. C'est amusant and quite simple.
Yuki, I
I'll
want to
ask you a
fuck the
question,
perfume gas.
and
Yeah.
you choose which of the three answers is correct. Understand? Good. I knew you were smart. Allons-y. Let's have some fun.
Allons-y.
It's good to breathe through your nose because A. Less air gets into your lungs.
Why is she so beautiful?
B,
Are we drawing
asthma
Perfuma
triggers
fan
never
art after
enter your
this?
body through your nose. Or C. It filters the air before it reaches your lungs.
It filters the air.
You're like Napoleon. I can't defeat you. When your lungs are sensitive,
My new
it
OC
means
is French. This is
A,
how I imagine her
they
voice.
react to tiny
Yeah.
things that enter your airways. B. They react to large things that enter your airways. Or C. They are better able to get rid of things that enter your airways. Ooh, c'est correct. You are very smart. What does taking anti-inflammatory medicine do? A. Tightens the muscles around the airways. B. Prevents inflammation from
I
building
know the
up.
answer. Let me click
Or
it.
C. Adds more mucus to your lungs. Darling, you leave me breathless. You're right.
This is Gwyneth Paltrow.
When
What
you're
the
having
fuck?
an
Isn't
asthma
it?
attack,
That's
you
so
should
funny.
A.
Like she's putting on
Wait
a
an
character.
hour and see if it passes. B. Use long-term medicine and go on with your day. Or C. Use quick relief medicine, stay calm, and tell an adult.
Why is she doing a French accent? Like, she could have just done her own voice and phoned it in.
You're like Napoleon. I can't defeat you. When muscles tighten around the airways, A. It makes it easier to breathe. B. It makes it harder to breathe because there's less room in
This is
the
someone's
airways.
gay awakening.
Or C. It makes the airways stronger. Darling, you leave me breathless. You're
Well, she's
right.
perfumed, so it makes sense she's French. Yeah, I guess.
Code piece collected.
Why was Robo Roach the hardest one? That's the only one that we lost.
To see you.
Always a joy to see you, Perfuma. You know that.
Come, mon chou. I never want to be apart from you.
Yes, I feel a great deal of affection for you too, Perfuma.
My love knows no bounds. You inspire me. You're my raison d'être.
Oh, perfume, put a lid on it.
You did it! You've secured all the pieces of the code.
She just
You've
put her in
learned
the
all
bottle.
about asthma, but the true test lies before you. Aragon is nervous, and his actions are unpredictable. Stay on guard. Aragon's faithful allies lurk around every corner.
Dun dun dun. But now we get to infiltrate the.
Click on roaches to destroy them.
Roach, 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 roach. At least didn't put her in the jar. You know, the roaches don't actually, like... Get out of here! Doing all of this in one is going to be very important for the speed run. We're going into the doo-doo feces chamber. No, come back! Stupid roach! No, come back!
So you think you foiled my plan? Well, you're too late. The asthma deployer is counting down. Before you can say bronchoconstriction, asthma triggers will be across the world.
All across the world.
Click on the code pieces below that match the code pieces collected in the communicator.
No, that's not it. No. Wrong. 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 Are you sure that's the right one?
Let me click!
Click on the 7 matching code pieces and click enter.
I'm trying to click!
Are you sure that's the right one? Wrong. Wrong.
Please click the "You have entered an incorrect code." Please select
the
again.
weird
Are you sure
F,
that's the right one? No,
the
that's
weird
not it.
flag, the tree,
No, that's not
the
it.
nose,
Wrong. Are you
that
sure
one,
that's the right
that
Looks
one,
can be deceiving.
and that
Please
one.
click.
Okay, I did it! That was, I think I got a glitch!
Talk, please. I am the asthma master.
He's the asthma master! We defeated him!
My
Yay!
instincts about you proved right. You've used your knowledge about asthma to defeat Mucus Ergon and the Evil Seven. My job is finished, but yours is a lifelong one. Now you know that by managing your asthma, you can do anything you set your mind to. Thank you for a job well done. This is Cyrus. Over and out.
Cyrus, no, come back! I was mean to you, but now I'll miss you.
To spread lies to kids about asthma has been stopped.
Are we gonna see the perfume lady again? No reason.
Disarmed Mucus Ergon and successfully deactivated the deployer. A public thank you has been issued to the unidentified member of this team. And in other news tomorrow, expect the weather to be sunny and mild. We have light breezes from the south, and we're looking.
We did it! We saved the world from asthma!
If you want to play again, click yes. To end your mission, click no.
Are we done playing? God. Jeff Gantman, Brian Perkins, and Whoopi Goldberg. Kid talent, all of these kids. Oh, that's a lot of kids. Following his release from the asthma player, Mucus Aragon has signed with the talent agency and has made several appearances on talk shows in an effort to tell his side of the story. God. Oh, okay. That's it. That's it. It's gone. I was trying to. Okay. Do you think this had any influence on Osmosis Jones? Honestly, maybe. That's the weird asthma game that I really wanted to play. That's the weird asthma game that I really wanted to play, that I really wanted to show you guys. That's it. And we basically 100%ed it. There's not a lot going on there. Okay, I'm gonna go on Tier Maker really quick. And we're gonna do a tier list of this. We're gonna do a tier list of the asthma game. Just because I think that would be really fun. So I'm gonna do that really quick. Let me turn on Firefox. Okay. Let's see. I know this doesn't exist. Oh, here, hold on. Okay, cool. And now I need to get images of all the Evil 7. Which they should be on, like, Asthma side quests making this. Okay, let me Google Quest for the Code Asthma game images. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Perfect. This is perfect. Let me right-click Save As and turn this into individual characters. We can do a character tier list really quick. All right, I'm gonna make this character tier list really quick, and then upload all of the images, and then we'll do the tier list. Give me 1 second to make this asthma tier list. Alright. We got our main man, Cyrus. Here, let me put on Clip Studio Paint so you guys can see what I'm doing. So you guys can, like, see and appreciate this nonsense that I'm doing. Also, my tracking's probably gonna mess up as I look at Clip Studio. So sorry about that. Alright. Alright. Oh god, it's so low quality. That's so funny. It's so low quality. It's so low quality. Oh my god. Okay, I need to make a like a tier list folder. Giving me Spy Kids, I can see all 3 of those pixels, right? It's so crunchy. Okay, there's Cyrus. Okay, now we got Chalktisha. God, this is so, like, negative pixels. Alright. Alright, that's Chalktisha. Oh, we got Mold Mob! We got the Mold Mob! I'm really glad that they have this, like, voice credits, like, pamphlet. So that I have easy access to all the characters without having to, like, replay the game and get screen grabs. Though I should probably get, like, better I should probably get, like, screen grabs would probably be better quality. But I'm too lazy, I'm just gonna use what we have. Smokita, like, it kind of sucks, because, like, you just can kind of get a picture of her. You can't get a picture of her hand. You can only get a picture of, like, her level, so that kind of sucks. Smokita's definitely gonna be an S tier, I think. Smokita is an S tier. Bigfoot photo. It's really bad quality, yeah. How much would you pay for her hand pics? A lot. A lot for her hand pics. Alex Dander the Flake. God, he's so silly looking. The Flake sounds like a teacher. No, he's just like a guy who lives on a cat. Like, the teacher was Chalktisha, the chalk lady. General Robo Roach. God, negative photo quality on this. And, like, here's another thing. Why did Kelsey Grammer have evil roaches as his bad guys, you know? Everyone's favorite, Fart Shack. Feels kind of like an Atari catalog. A little bit, yeah. Fuminator. What a name. Okay, now here's the real question. Should we make an OC for this that's based on weeds? Should we make an OC? Like, what do you think like a weed themed level would be like? Cause they had like three very, like, smog and fumes based one. But not for, like, weeds and stuff. Snoop Dogg as the Buzz! Yes! Yeah, we also need to choose a celebrity for them to be voiced as. Alright, that should be the last one we need. Alright. Can turn that off now. And start uploading that. There's a joke where as he's dying, he goes, "Tell Smokey I said to call me." God. Alright, let me turn off Clip Studio. Turn back on Firefox so we can actually look at Alright, that's it! Alright, we did it! Alright. Oh wait, this is a single use, damn it! I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to make that one. No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to make a public template. Okay, create a template. Quest for the code asthma game characters. Actors and actresses. Where's video games? Just video games in general. Toby Fox universe? Okay. I'm putting it under actors and actresses because that's funny to me. Rank the characters of Starbright Studios hit smash ultimate magnum opus game Quest for the Code starring who's all in this again? Oh, we don't have the newscaster in here. Oh my god. As Mucus Ergon, leader of the Evil Seven. Okay. I can't believe Jeff Goldblum's in this game. He's so S tier to me. I need the rest of these characters. Oh god, Tell me Snoop wouldn't do this, and you don't want to see Snoop Dogg as a B? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I can't have all of the character. I can't have all the characters, but, it would have been really funny if I just had all the characters. Okay, I don't know. Hold on. Let me just save this. And here we go. And excellent. Yeah. Okay, submit. Did I do it? Yeah! Let's go! And now anyone can do this. Anyone can do this. This is awesome. Don't we already have a bug villain? Yeah, we have like 3 gas villains, so what? Okay, we did it! We did it! Submit. That's what I do to the perfume lady. I mean, what? What? Who said that? Who said that? Okay. We gotta get the S tiers out of the way immediately. Smokita, Perfuma. Actually, controversial. Perfuma's an A tier, only because I think that the French accent carries her, and I don't think that Gwyneth Paltrow is good enough on her own without the French accent to make Perfuma as good as she is without the gimmicky accent. I think the accent hard carries Perfuma. And also the fact that Perfuma has tits. Also the fact that Perfuma has tits and an hourglass figure just really hard carries her. Personal opinion. Alexander, I love Jeff Goldblum. I forgot it was the vagina candle lady. Yeah, that's Gwyneth Paltrow voicing her. Alexander, selfish A tier. I'm not putting him in S tier just because I don't want to, clog up S tier. But, he's an A tier for me because I love Jeff Goldblum so much. He's one of my favorite actors. Fuminator, hear me out. Fuminator, I think Fuminator would be a D tier. Fuminator would be a D tier, F tier. Right? However, I think what redeems Fuminator is, he's easily the weakest of the gas villains, obviously. But I think what redeems Fuminator is he's so comically phoned in that he's just funny enough to justify his existence. Man, I'm never gonna get on a cereal box now. Like, that was just so funny. Yeah, so, I thought that was really good. I'm gonna put Chalktisha in B tier. Just cause Chalktisha, I don't know, I thought she was solid. I liked her voice acting. Her voice acting was really good, and also the weird Mars Attacks alien was really, really funny. The Mars Attacks alien, art in the classroom just really, took me out. Okay, now we've got Cyrus, Mold Mob, and Mucus Ergon. Controversial, I know, controversial that we're putting Mold Mob in D tier. I'm sorry, Mold Mob is in D tier to me because we didn't get enough Whoopi. Whoopi had 2 lines. According to the voice the voice lines, like the credits there at the end, she had 3 co-stars for that entire segment. They got Whoopi Goldberg, and they said, oh, Mold Mob is the Whoopi Goldberg level. You're gonna be fighting Whoopi Goldberg for the entirety of this level. And then it was mostly a Funkmaster Flex level, and barely any Whoopi. She had literally like 2 lines. That's why I think, thank you for the asthma trigger. That's why I think Mold Mob's a D tier. Okay, now we got Cyrus and Mucus Ergon. Okay, Mucus Ergon, S tier. Kelsey Grammer makes this. Kelsey Grammer is like campy and goofy while he's playing Mucus, and it's great. However, I'm gonna put Cyrus in C tier. Cyrus is just like Cyrus has the most screen time other than Mucus Ergon, but Cyrus feels like he does the least with his character. Like, he's just a generic good guy. At least Kelsey Grammer was kind of hamming it up when he's trying to be the Reading Rainbow guy. Exactly. He's trying to be the Reading Rainbow guy of asthma. Yeah, that's it. That's what I think. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yuki's asthma tier list. There it is. 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 There's my tier list. There's my tier list for this. The Reading Rainbow of asthma goes so hard out of context. Am I wrong, though? Am I wrong? Am I so wrong, though? But yeah, that's my tier list. That's my tier list. Oh my god. Okay. Can we draw an MS Paint on the virtual machine? The virtual machine's I already turned it off. I can turn it back on, though. Yeah, we can draw an MS Paint. We're definitely gonna do, like, kid pics. An MS Paint, art stream would be pretty fun. But yeah, now we can just chill. We're just hanging out. I'm done with the activity. That was everything I had planned for stream, but I don't want to end stream yet. So, we can keep going and talk more about asthma? Look, okay, like, asthma purists, for anyone watching the VOD, this is where the stream ends. We're done talking about asthma. There's no more activity after this. Now we're just being idiots. Now we're just talking about nonsense. So, feel free to... Yeah, now we're just chatting. Now we're just chilling and chatting. Yeah. Feel free to, okay, like, this is like the pilot episode of the edutainment arc. So I want there to be chatting segments, in the edutainment arc. Yeah, cause I love talking about nonsense too. I like just hanging out with you guys. I would like to hear you guys pitch segments for the stream where we can do chatting nonsense, but still, like, have an activity that I can do with my hands, you know? Because I had an idea. I had a vague idea. Let me go back to the screen. Come on, load. Great. Site roll's been. Oh no. What if we did Neopets? What if, while we were chatting, I played Neopets, and that was our, like, for me to do stuff with my hands, and me to have stuff to do, that was what we did, you know? Like, I could do my Neopets dailies, we could play Neopets, and we could just do stuff, and oh, my Neopets are dying. My Neopets are dying. I need to put them in the food place. Don't ask why it's all gray. It's, the reason everything's all gray is because, there's a plot going on right now that's currently on hiatus. The plot is on hiatus. And that's why everything's happening. I don't know, I just think that would be fun. Book all pets. 28 nights. Complete booking. Yay! All my pets are fed now. Oh no, we can like see all my pets. Here, let me do like a tour of my Neopets account. This is my Neopets account. Front and center is my high score on Fairytron. Which is 420, of course. Have you seen the trailer for the movie K-Pop Demon Hunters? No, I haven't. These are all my pets. This is Anna Zandra. This is Chomby Reno. This is Siafi. This is Freckles McSpot. This is Kermit the Frog t-shirt. This is Lucy Ida. This is Mantanez. This is Nor. This is Ugathi. This is Rarenito. This is Wimlin. Wimlin I just grabbed on the pound for no reason. And that's all my pets right now. We're playing on my main account instead of like a dedicated Yuki account. Cause this is like my account with everything on it. So I don't feel like doing a dedicated Yuki account, cause a dedicated Yuki account I'd have to start from scratch. And part of the fun of Neopets is like, here, like, hold on. Like, let's do our first daily. I have 26 million Neo points. Part of the fun of Neopets is running around and buying shit and just buying a bunch of random crap with your 26 million Neo points. I have like 600k on hand right now, and that's just walking around money. So like, let's play some games. Let's do something fun. I don't know. Well, like, what do you do on Neopets? I've kind of been, like, achievement hunting on Neopets as of late. Let me go back to my user lookup. I don't know why you can't just... What? Why is it... Okay, that's so weird. This is a good video game. So I've kind of been achievement hunting, trying to get all these site trophies. So I've got, like, some, like, I played NeoQuest. I've gotten in the Neopian Times a few times. I've played all, like, card games. I'm currently doing the cell block. I'm currently getting that trophy. I've fed some cads. I've just been achievement hunting. That's kind of been what I've been doing to play. I'm not really an avatar collector, because avatar collecting isn't really fun. Oh, this is funny. My shop is themed after Precious Roy's home shopping network from Sifl and Ollie. This is Precious Roy, and no one is going to get this reference. Go watch Syphil and Ollie, and then... Oh man, it's like, did everyone buy everything in my shop? Oh no, I just haven't priced anything in my shop. I have all this crap in my shop, and none of it is priced, so I can't actually sell any of it. What's in my shop till? Okay, I have no money. What if you played the PETA Pokemon parodies? Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be a good one. Especially because, like, I have Flashpoint, so... Yeah, like, I don't know, what is there to do on Neopets? Let's explore the games room. See what there is in the games room. Oh, the adventure generator was really fun. They basically have a, like a visual novel creator, almost, in Neopets. Right? I mean, this is why I never played Neopets growing up. Like, I could easily waste hours on Neopets, right? But I don't know, like, when you're on stream, I'm just not really sure what to do. Yeah, I don't know. This was just kind of an idea for a segment, is all. Cause I want to have something to do while we play, while I do stuff. Oh my god. Can you hear the music? Is the music playing? Oh, the music isn't playing. Oh man. But yeah, this was one of my favorite games. Oh, there we go. Now it's playing. Yeah, this was one of my favorite games as a kid, dodging the ice cream. This one was always fun. I really liked this. Aw, yeah, baby! I don't hear any music. It should be, there should be sound effects now. Oh yeah, I'm so good at Neopets. I'm so good at Neopets. I'm so good at Neopets. I'm so good at it. I'm so good at it. Oh yeah, look at me go. Look at me making this game my bitch. And it's like, it seems like it's all randomly generated, so it's not gonna, like, track where you are. Oh no, I died! Alright, we win! Mentioning the peanut parodies made me think of all the PokeTuber beef I could write an essay on. What's your PokeTuber beef? What's the beef? Who are you beefing with? And who are you mad at? I want to know. Like, what's the tea? Bitch the pot, sis. Okay, but mint with, like, chocolate topping would be really good. Objective survive! Oh, look at that! We're so good at video games! What's the beef? I think it would be Miltank. So there's this PokeTuber named Verlicify. Okay. Ooh, girl, what'd she do? Oh god, oh god, oh god! I wasn't wily enough. Oh my god. They're all so fast! They're all so fast! They're coming so fast now! Oh, this is like a bullet hell game. Oh no, I died! Oh, we were so close! Do you think people in the Pokemon world eat Pokemon? So in my fan fiction, the way honestly, I think that there's canon evidence that most food products are vegetarian, right? Because in Pokemon Sleep and in the like cooking mini games of like Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet, the ingredients that you cook with are like plant-based, right? So you have like tofu, and even when you have like sausage, it's called bean sausage. In like, especially in Pokemon Sleep, it's like explicitly called bean sausage. And that's I think like the tone that the modern Pokemon company is going with. Because, like, stuff like Basculin's Pokedex entry and Slowpoke Tail and Farfetch saying they taste delicious. Like, I think that's all more like early installment weirdness when they weren't entirely decided on what direction they were going to take the series yet. And I think that's why we ended up with, like, real animals making cameos in the Pokemon anime and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah. So, do people in the Pokemon world eat Pokemon? I think they do, but I think it's like a rare delicacy. And also maybe it's a little like frowned upon, kind of like eating veal is in our world. You know, like, ooh, why would you eat a Farfetch? That's a thinking, living creature, you know? Like, I think everyone kind of defaults to veganism and vegetarianism. Yeah. I don't like Verlicify either since he's a man-child and homophobic. Wow, he sounds like a piece of shit. Sounds like a total piece of shit. I've never heard of this man. I only remember seeing fish, ants, and mongoose appearing in the early anime. Yeah. That's what I was talking about. Mm-hmm. The real-life animals appearing in the anime. Yeah. I'm gonna get my Neo points. Oh, now the music is playing! Now the music's playing! So loud. Calls Wolfie VGC a cheater. Isn't Wolfie VGC like the goats? He's very vocal about being anti-genning of Pokemon. What? But like, genning Pokemon is like the only way to like actually make competitive sets viable without wasting like 48 hours in game breeding. What is this guy on about? This guy sucks. Anyway, yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna play Neopets. That was just an idea. I heard there were plans for a real dinosaur skeleton appearing in a canceled Pokemon movie. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, that sounds cool. Probably because they wanted like the aesthetic of like having a T-Rex in in a shot, but there wasn't a T-Rex Pokemon at that time. Yeah. He sucks so much. Want to see the diss track someone made about him? Yeah, sure. Send me the diss track. I don't care. Yeah, send it to me. I hope I can actually play it on YouTube. Okay, cool. Thanks. Copy address. Paste. Nope. Nope. Okay. Nope, that's just chat. Okay, there we go. There we go. Oh, this is like an actual music video. This is like an actual music video of someone making a diss track on this. That's so funny. Someone making a diss track for this guy. That's so funny. That's so funny. The Furry Scourge of the Pokemon Community by one of the guys who does, like, essays on, yeah. Shofu is so fucking funny. Yeah, okay, hold on. Let me watch this. Why not? Let's watch this. Don't look at my recommendeds. I hope I don't get copyright claimed for this. Yeah.
This is so stupid, they call it verlicified. Chain around my neck, bitch, I call it verlicified. I got your bitch on a leash, I'ma just call her verlicified. Nigga, I be with my dogs in the streets, you can just call me verlicified.
No!
Verlicified. Verlicified, verlicified. Verlicified. Your opinion doesn't matter over her. Call me verlicified. My girl got on the boots with the fur. Call her verlicified. I'm trapping.
Hey?
Hit you, you don't know what happened. Come with that fire, I'm blasting. Block you, I ain't about that action. Make you disappear like an abra. See me pulling up with the magnet. Let that shit fly like Aladdin. You can get subtracted. Pussy nigga, you ain't got a chance. When I get the
looking at your recommended. No, you're not. Don't look at them. Don't look. Pretend you don't see them.
Try to tell you niggas that I've been nice. If you ain't fucking with it, drink egg whites. I got some.
If you ain't fucking with it, drink egg whites? What does that mean?
They throw it at me, fetch I wanna play.
Verlicify has been banned in numerous Pokemon card game tournaments for cheating. Yeah, that tracks.
My wrist is so stupid, they call it verlicified.
What is with the dog? Like, is the dog some kind of community in-joke? Or did he just want to, like, have his dog in the video? That's a really cute dog. Oh, he's a furry. Okay. Okay, it's a furry dig.
I'm laughing, ain't nobody past me. If you want the heat, then nigga, you know where the mag be. Wait, I'm thrashing, nigga, you just splashing. Leave you with nobody for your head just like a ghastly. Who the fuck is acting like I wouldn't show it with assassins? I pull the scyther out and get the slashing. Spit it like Solange.
The dog is really cute. Just like, the dog does not know what's going on. And the dog's just there. Does the dog have a credit in the description? No, the dog doesn't have a credit. That's lame. I wanted to see, like, and Fluffy as himself. The dog.
I got your bitch on a leash. I'ma just call her
Verlicify.
Nigga, I be with my dogs in the streets. You can just call me Verlicify.
This is funny.
Verlicify. Your opinion doesn't matter. Call me Verlicify.
Quest for the Code really predicted modern online website culture. I can't believe all this is in game. Yeah, I know, right? We're on the secret DLC. Bell, dog. The dog does have the credit. Okay, yeah, that was cool. Yeah, that was funny. It's so good it gets views every time Verlisify does fucked up shit. That's so funny. That's so funny. That's really good. I like that a lot. Do you guys want to see my favorite diss track right now? I need to find it really quick. Let me show you guys my favorite diss track. It's somewhere in my Discord messages. Okay, cool. Found it. It's a Twitter video, I'm sorry.
This dude down. Is not making it off PNF 404.
You piece of shit, yeah. You really make me sick. I'm tired of your shtick.
The same old story, Dan Dory.
Will you make me hurl? Yeah. He's stranded on that world. Watch Steven Universe, I didn't like
She fumbled.
Have any idea how long
it takes my Pikmin to move a banana. So my juice, fuck you, fuck Bugs, fuck Roxanne, fuck your nana. Fuck you and your nana.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, fuck you. And your nana. Yeah, bitch.
I love this video. I don't even care. We're watching it again. I love this video.
Is not making it off PNF 404.
You piece of shit.
Yeah.
You really make me sick. I'm tired of your shtick.
The same old story, Dan Dory.
Will you make me hurl?
Yeah.
He's stranded on that world.
Watch Steven Universe, I didn't like Pearl. Her world had crumbled, she fumbled.
Have any idea how long it takes my Pikmin to move a banana?
Banana.
My juice, fuck you, fuck Bugs, fuck Roxanne.
Fuck your nana. Fuck you and your nana.
Yeah, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, fuck you. And your nana. Yeah, bitch.
No, it's Louie's theme. It's Louie's theme. That's why it's Louie's theme. That's why it's a Louie diss. Yeah. I love this video. I was thinking about this video like just for months, and I knew it was somewhere in my Discord, and I went searching manually by hand through my Discord to find this video again. And I finally found it, and now I can show all of you. And this video is only on Twitter. It's not on YouTube. I think me showing it on stream is the first time it's been uploaded to YouTube. Like, I downloaded this video in case it ever goes off of Twitter because I love it that much. It's so funny. It's so funny. I love this video so much. It only has 70,000 views too. That makes me so sad. Isn't Louis considered a menace in the Pikmin lore? Oh, absolute menace. Complete menace. Absolute menace. Absolute disaster of a man. Yeah, he's trash garbage and I love him. On the topic of diss tracks, have you seen that Peter Griffin versus Deadpool rap battle? One of the funniest music videos I've seen, IMO. It's 10 minutes long, though. I'm not watching a 10-minute rap battle. I love you guys. I'm not watching a 10-minute rap battle. What did Louis do? Spoilers for Pikmin 4, but he's the main villain of Pikmin 4. That's what he did. He's also, like, kind of an idiot and a piece of shit in Pikmin 2. And he's the reason why we have a game in Pikmin 2. Because he's stupid and yeah, Louis is an ass the whole series. Yeah, exactly. Oh, and he eats all the creatures. He killed Huey and Dewey. Yes, exactly. Exactly, that's why we hate Louis. Yeah, there's just Pikmin lore there. So, yeah. But yeah. It's funny. I love that video. And the random, like, segue into, like, Steven Universe critical is so funny. Watch Steven Universe, I didn't like Pearl. Like, why? It's so good. It's so good. Yeah. I think Pokey has completely against Louis. Yes. But yeah. Oh god. I'm glad that the edutainment arc is off to a strong start. Pokey/Porky is leagues worse. I gotta be real. Who is Pokey/Porky? Is that another Pikmin character from? Because I've only played Pikmin 4. I haven't played Pikmin's 1, 2, and 3. I know I need to. Oh, he's from Earthbound? Oh, okay. I've never played Earthbound either, unfortunately. So, is Earthbound something I should play? Would I like it, or would it be annoying? Like, would I not like it? Because there's a lot of retro games that, like, I want to play, but I'm holding off on playing them because I know I'm bad at games and I just wouldn't have fun with them. Have you seen the Goobus Doobus video about Louis? Probably. I only know him from Delta Reveler Section 2 and never played Earthbound Year. He's actually kind of like Lancer if he was actually evil. Oh, Lancer from Deltarune? Okay, sure. Yeah, that's a cultural touchstone I understand. And yet Pokey is still immortal. What? What is this lore? I think you might like it. It's basically what inspired Undertale. Like, I knew that much, and I knew that, like, Megalovania came about because of a ROM hack that Toby Fox did. Goobus Doobus mentioned. Yeah, he's really fun. I like Goobus. Goobus Doobus is working on a Deltarune video right now, which is really exciting. That's really fun. I'm looking forward to it. Mother 3 changed my brain chemistry. Is it like that good? In the third game, Pokey was sealed in a capsule that lets him live forever. Good for him. Okay, good for him. Great. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad he's sealed away. I'm glad he is in there for our protection. God, so silly. Alright. Alright, gamers. It is 8:30 right now, and I want to go eat food before everything closes. Would you guys be mad if I ended stream? Would you be mad? Would you miss me? Go eat food. Not good. In the credits, the universe blew up except for him. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, I might go eat food. Also made a Sonichu video? Oh my god. That's awesome. Like, you guys know I'm obsessed with Sonichu lore. You know I'm obsessed with Sonichu lore. I need to make, like, a Sonichu OC. I need to make a Sonichu OC. Why did they change Earthbound's name to Mother anyway? I don't know. I have no idea. I think it's just like Goobus' Sonic videos are so funny. Oh my god. Okay, if I were to make a Sonichu, like, what kind of Sonichu OC should I make? Should I just make, like, Yuki should I just make, like, Yuki? Like, just make me as a Sonichu? Like, what would my powers be? Would I be like a Sonichu? Like a Sonic Pikachu? Or would I be like a different Pokemon that got turned into a furry? The reason why they chose the name Mother is because they were a fan of the song from the Beatles. Oh, okay. Surge the Tenric plus Shuckle equal Yuki Sonichuosi? Why am I Surge and Shuckle? Why am I Surge and Shuckle? I'm so curious. Why do I give Surge and Shuckle vibes? Why Shuckle? You'd think that, like, I'd have, like, some kind of Paris or Parasect. Shuckle equal mold? No, I'm Paris or Parasect is, like, more my speed, right? Right? And also, like, Yuki can't turn us into furries, only fungies. I'm gonna fungi you if you don't watch it. Shuckle is my favorite Pokemon, and I know, like, less than 30 Pokemon. That's so funny. I'm back when I missed the entire game, and we're considering ending stream so I can go eat food. Because I'm hungry. Rouge the Lopunny, boom. Surza Tenric has a really cool character. I know good things about her, and I know that she's really cool. But yeah, when's the next stream? We're definitely streaming again next week. I'm trying to keep it as a weekly stream, just so I don't overwhelm myself, because I'm picking up more hours at work. So I'm definitely streaming once a week, but also, like, it would be fun to just come on and chat, like, on the weekends, and just, like, do chatting for a couple hours. So, you could be a Parasect due to your lore of being an alien parasite. What about, like, a Deoxys? I could be a Deoxys, right? That's a cool Pokemon for me to be, because that's an alien, right? What are alien Pokemon? Hold on, I'm looking this up. Alien Pokemon. We've got Deoxys, Eternatus, Kartana. Okay, so this is just, like, all Lunatone, the Clefairy line, Behem. What about space Pokemon? Kyurem, Celesteela. Okay, this is just all the same Pokemon. Extraterrestrial Pokemon, Bulbapedia. Okay, we got Deoxys, the Clefairy line, Staryu and Starmie, Gothorita, LGM and Behem, and Eternatus, and Iron Treads and Iron Moth. I like Shinx also. Shinx is based on electricity, so I guess a Surge Shinx combo would be cute. Yeah, LGM. Would LGM be my like partner Pokemon? Is that what you're saying? Ligray. Japanese Ligray. His name is Ligray. Oh my god. You can make a Sonic character with a Yokai Watch character? That would be funny, yeah. When did you upgrade your model? Like, ages ago. I don't even remember. I've been upgrading my model and changing my model. I did this Toon model recently-ish, like last year. But yeah. Like the Magnet Pokemon, Magnemite? Yeah, I don't know. Like, that'd be cute. Oh, do you guys know your birthday Pokemon? Like, what you do is you go to the National Dex, and then I want to see all of the Pokedex. I want to see the entire Pokedex. Because what you do is... Hold on. By regional Pokedex number. No, wait. List of Pokemon redirected from all Pokemon. List of Pokemon. Where do I... No. I want to, like, actually find the list. Where's the list of this? Other lists? Alphabetically by animated series. Oh my god. Oh, where is, like, a list of all Pokemon? List of Pokemon by national dex number. Here it is. Okay, cool. So what you do, right? Okay, so, like, my birthday is June 18th. So we would scroll all the way down to, Pokemon number 618 in the Pokedex. Which is... down here. Oh my god. 500, 609, 618. My birthday Pokemon is Stunfisk. So September 30th. Okay, so September 30th, that is September... So that would be 9/30. So your Pokemon would be Pokemon number 930, which is Arboliva. Your partner Pokemon is Arboliva. This is your partner Pokemon. This is a great partner Pokemon. This is your birthday Pokemon. You have a great birthday Pokemon, and I hate you. Because my birthday Pokemon is fucking Stunfisk. I was so excited when we got to Gen 5, and we finally were in, like, the summer months of the Pokemon. Because I was so excited to see what my birthday Pokemon was going to be. And then I ended up with fucking Stunfisk, which is a fart incarnate. 531. Kryptonite's birthday Pokemon is... Audino. This is your birthday Pokemon. This is your birthday Pokemon. Again, a great birthday Pokemon. A fantastic birthday Pokemon, even. A little friend-shaped pink bitch. And I have fucking Stunfisk. Why aren't you control F'ing instead of scrolling manually? Is it just for cohesion? It's for shut up. It's for shut up is why. That's why. It gets a mega too. Exactly. You have a little magical girl, like, version of your character, of your Pokemon. And I have fucking Stunfisk. I'm so mad. Honestly, no, I don't even care. Mienfoo. Mienfoo is my partner Pokemon. I don't care. I don't want Stunfisk. I'll take a Selgor. I'll take a Selgor. I'll take a Selgor. Please, can I have a Selgor instead? I'll take a Selgor. But no, I want Mienfoo instead. I don't care. I don't just, like... Why Stunfisk? I'm curious about my birthday Pokemon. What's your birthday? Stunfisk is me after Perfuma was done with me. June 18th is the 169th day of the year. Yeah, so my birthday is like 618, so Pokemon number 618 would be my birthday Pokemon. So, like, if your birthday is, like, January 11th, then it would be 1/11. So your Pokemon would be Pokemon number 111, right? 1230. Let's see if we're in the 1200s. I think we're only in the 1100s, so you might have to wait for next generation to get your birthday Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta wait till next generation to get your birthday Pokemon. I'm sorry. Is it bad I like Stunfisk? You can like Stunfisk all you want. 169. Okay, if we go by 169th day of the year, that's Crobat. I'm happy. I'm happy with Crobat. I'm happy with Crobat. I'm happy with Selgor. I'm happy with Mienfoo. But no, I'm stuck with fucking Stunfisk. Fucking Stunfisk. I'm so mad. He's a fart. He's a literal fart of a Pokemon. Was shat out of Miyamoto's ass onto the game, and, like, I have to deal with it now because he's my birthday Pokemon. I'm so pissed. I hate it. I hate the world. Life is bad. At least he has a cool type. What animal is Stunfisk supposed to be? Stunfisk is supposed to be a flounder Pokemon. You want Audino? Yes, I would love Audino. I will happily take Audino instead of this fucking thing. I'm fine. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm chill. Stunfisk. Stunfisk. What are Stunfisk's moves? Trash. Like, let's look at, look at that base stat total. Trash. Trash garbage. It's a trash garbage Pokemon. It's pure shit. It's a shit Pokemon. It's a shit Pokemon. It looks like a shit. It sounds like a shit. It's a piece of shit Pokemon. And it's my Pokemon. And I'm mad about it. At least it's stronger than Magikarp. Magikarp is charming, though. Because Magikarp's like a koi fish. And, like, literally my middle name is Koi. Like, my full name is Yuki Koi Koyuki. Did you know that? You can't spell Stunfisk without fun. Fuck you. Fuck you. I gotta deal with Stunfisk. Stunfisk is my Pokemon. I'm just so mad. He's got an exclamation point on him because that's what you do when you see him. You're like, oh. You're like, oh. Okay. Magikarp is funny in its uselessness. Exactly. Magikarp's charming. What's your favorite cat Pokemon? That's a good question. I don't know. Probably just Meowth, because that's my fursona. Like, that's what I use for when I turn my fursona into a Pokemon. I just make myself a Meowth, so. And also Meowth is iconic. Didn't in Muck's Dex entry it's sentient feces that eats feces? Is it really? Oh my god, hold on, let me find Muck. We can check that, because we're on Bulbapedia right now. Muck. Alright. Covered in vile, filthy sludge, it's so toxic, even its footprints contain poison. Smells so awful, it can cause fainting. Loves to gather in smelly areas. Body's made of powerful poison, very strong poison. Butta. This Pokemon's favorite food is anything that is repugnantly filthy. That's about litter. I'm not seeing anything about about them eating poop. Smell muck backwards. Ha ha, come. Yeah, we've all been there. I unironically love leopard. Leopard's really cute. Might be a lowland muck. No, it's actually just, it just mostly talks about the crystallized poison and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, no, it doesn't say anything about feces. Oh, no. I know what you're thinking of. So in the anime, the Grimers and Mucks live in the sewers, and they feed on sewer sludge. That's probably what you're thinking. And also in Pokemon Sun and Moon, there's a mini game where you walk around a mall picking up Pokemon poop, and then you feed it to a Grimer. I'm not joking. You pick up Pokemon poop. Get that dog in me. Stunfisk, my beloved. Sewer sludge is code word for poop. Poop. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if that's where they live and they make their habitat, then yeah, they live in poop. They're the poop Pokemon. The Poopymon, if you will. I don't remember that in Sun and Moon. What the heck? Maybe it's an Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. But like, if you go to the mall in Hyoli City, you can you run into a janitor, and the janitor's like, hey, you tracked Pokemon shit all over the place. You gotta pick it up. And then you pick it up, and yeah, Pokemon, garbage is how they describe it. It's Pokemon poop. It's so funny. You pick up poop for a mini quest. It's so silly. It's so silly. Anyway, I know stream is ending soon, so I'm gonna go have fun IRL. I did sincerely enjoy spending some of my time with you guys. Thank you, Monkey Man. It was good seeing you. Thank you for coming by and hanging out with us. Yeah, I might stream tomorrow, just like a guerrilla stream. I'm not gonna promise any streams on Saturdays and Sundays, just because I don't know if I'll be feeling up to streaming. But I mostly just do streaming as something to do for a few hours, and like if I can think of an activity. So if I want to like play some games or just hang out for a little while, I might go live tomorrow. But I'm also working tomorrow, so I'm not gonna be home until like 6:30 or 7. So I won't be able to stream until then. So I don't know. It just depends. But yeah. We're definitely gonna do the edutainment arc streams once a week, though. So you can look forward to that every week, and then anything else that happens is just gonna be guerrilla, and it's gonna be kind of at my discretion, based on if I want to do it or not. So, yeah. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna call stream here, and I will see you guys maybe tomorrow, but definitely next week. Same Yuki time, same Yuki channel. So, yeah, I will see you guys then. Thank you guys all so much for coming by. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I really appreciate each and every one of you guys taking time out of your day to come spend time with me. And yeah, I will see you next week. Bye! Bye! I'll see you on the flip side, my silly ones. Nice seeing you guys. It was nice seeing you guys. Okay, for realsies. Bye! Bye!